Hey guys, thank you for tuning in to the world premiere of the Sandy and Anthony show. We're gonna do it when we're gonna do it?
Thursday, 9 p.m. live on Facebook.
That's right. So if you guys want to be a part of it, make sure you throw me a friend request. I'll have my Facebook page in the description below. So I hope you guys enjoy. And now your mama knows. Guys, this is my friend Big Mike. Earlier I mentioned him that he's a guy that I do podcasts with. We actually got our own YouTube channel now called Big Mike and Little Ant. But he wanted to come on here and personally speak. So, guys, make sure you let me know if you could hear him. If you can hear me, I'm sure you can hear him. But go ahead, Mike.
All right. First and foremost, you interrupted my video of the birthday tour from Saturday, but that's fine. I'll go back and watch it a little later.
My bad.
No, it's all good. But no. So I've been following this throughout, as you already know, Anthony. And I just I kind of think that we are headed towards sort of a lockdown within the next week or two, maybe, if we don't, continue to try to self-quarantine from each other. So I think, in total, it may be about a month or two before we start to see a little bit of normalcy.
And lockdown, explain lockdown. Lockdown is what? Like the troops on corners, making sure nobody's leaving their houses?
Well, that's more of a martial law, what you're talking about.
Okay.
Lockdown just means that they set an actual rule where no business can be open, period, if it's not essential at all. And basically, it's no reason to leave your house at that point.
So let me ask you this. What happens when you run out of food?
Well, grocery stores are essential, so they're open.
Yeah, that's an essential place, so you have to be able to go out to get groceries.
Yeah, they'll be open, yeah. So grocery stores, pharmacies,
Nikki said she heard Mike
hospital.
Oh, thanks.
Hello, you heard me?
Yeah. Sorry, somebody just said that we can hear you fine. I was wondering if you could do the video chat, but it doesn't show up. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay. Grocery stores, hospitals, pharmacies, things like that will definitely stay open. But other stuff that you already know, which are already closing now, will definitely likely close. Like I just left my barbershop, I told you, and he knows that he has to close now. Like there's no choice. So it's like things like that won't continue to remain open. And eventually they'll set rules to where you really cannot leave your house unless it's for essential, because we're not listening, basically.
Right.
What I can say. So.
That's deep.
And as I said to you earlier, if you look at China, they did this, Wuhan, and yesterday they had no new cases after having thousands a day back in December and January.
Right.
Now they have no new ones. So apparently whatever they did is working.
So let me ask you this. You don't think my prediction of this isn't going to last past April, you don't believe that it's going to happen?
There's no, bro, there is no chance. It's definitely going to be past April. That this is done. Now, I'm more okay. Just for my prediction, I'm more on about mid-June into July until it's really we're just normal,
gotcha.
Or whatever. Not saying lockdown lasts that long or the rules, but as far as back to where we're not hearing about it that much. I'm more on mid-June, July.
All right. Well, it's going to be April. But listen, since you're on here and everybody can hear you, and I'm not going to hide comments. Some people are going to say stuff on our show, and other people aren't going to like it, but I'm just going to read it. So you could comment if you want. Jose, and I think it's because my friend Jessica, she's into the church. We love God as well. That's not a secret. But Jose said, "Oh, please, God, you could pray till you pass out, and you'll still get sick and die. Praying does nothing." So he's more on the, he doesn't believe in, I guess, praying helps or anything. But Jessica was saying how, at the end of the day, church isn't just, because we asked her since she's on here, and, and we was like, well, what's up with your church? Because, are you guys able to still go? She's like, no, it's shut down, but church isn't just a building, it's everybody collectively, which is cool. But to Jose's point, do you have anything to say about that?
Well, I think what Jose's saying too is, listen, whatever you believe in, that's fine. We're not the type of people that are going to tell you, oh, you can't believe that there's no God or there is a God. That is what it is. But what I do feel like is the churches are still trying to help people at this time. So if you do believe in God and you do believe in the church, at least they're offering help to people who need it right now. So even if you don't believe in God, at least you can refer somebody to a church to go get help that maybe does.
That's an awesome point. I didn't even think about it that way. But yeah, that is a really good point. Oh, look, it's Jennifer. What's up, lady?
100%.
Yeah. Do you want to read what Jose just wrote?
You said Italy was and is on lockdown, and people were locked in their homes with dead family members because they're on lockdown, and no one was coming to get the bodies, as you can't go out and buy food if it's a lockdown.
Actually, if you read about Spain and China, they were able to buy food. So I guess it all depends on what the country decides to do.
That's true. And hold up, Nikki did say something earlier.
She said she could hear Mike, right?
No, she said MPA, Frank said their governor is trying to get a bill passed for lockdown. So.
I believe it.
I'm telling you. And listen, within the next 72 hours to maybe a week, I'm thinking within the next 72 hours, we're over 11,000 cases right now. The magic number for me was 10,000 when they're going to really consider this lockdown. Right. And I really feel like it's going to come, honestly. So.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, you got a good point, man.
I just told my mom I had to go to a funeral for an aunt of mine in Virginia this weekend, but it's 50 people max. But I told my mom, listen, it's crazy. I know people are going to be crying, and they're going to be needing somebody to shoulder. Don't hug anybody. Don't sit by them. Like, I'm sorry. Like, you can't do it right now.
So Jose said, okay, that's different. The church is helping. God isn't helping. So to that, I say this, and like I said, you could believe in God or not believe in God, but they're helping because they believe that God would want them to do so.
Yeah.
So
at the end of the day, yeah, it is your belief. So, I mean, if you don't believe in God, then that's fine, but it's cool because think about it. You don't believe in God, but what are you doing to help people, right? But people that believe in God, some people who believe in God, like the church, they are doing stuff to help people. So at the end of the day, you got to give them some credit, you know?
Yeah.
Because think about it.
And what if we do get past this? That could have, the people who do believe in God are going to say because they prayed and prayed and prayed.
Right.
That's what we got past.
That's right. I mean, and who are we to say, oh, your prayers didn't work?
Right.
Hey, how do we know what really works and what doesn't? You know, if you believe in God, you would like to think that prayer is going to help in some type of way.
Oh, wow. Jasmine said her uncle in California died from the corona. Wow. Here's my question about their corona, and I'm sad to hear that. Sorry to hear that, Jasmine.
Sorry to hear for your loss.
Here's my question about the corona is like, I hear so much, right? But you know what I never hear? I never hear the deaths. Like, I feel like, is it a lot? Is it a little bit? Is it mass hysteria? Like, can somebody tell me how many deaths we had in the United States because of it?
I was looking at it earlier. Hold on one second. I'll tell you right now.
Well, I feel like nobody brings that up. You know?
I think it's in the hundreds.
Hey, Mike, do me a favor. Text Josh and tell him that the jump on that I'm on live.
Yeah, it's all right. I got you. It's 214 deaths right now.
Okay, 214 deaths in the United States, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
But here's the thing, Anthony. Only 121 have actually recovered. Okay. So the other ones, they just have it. We don't know how many of them are going to die or not die. Right. So it's not as many deaths, but they do have the actual virus right now.
No, I get that. I feel like, go ahead.
So Jose said one family here just lost 4 members in their family. I did hear about that.
Right.
And then Jasmine said, look up the family from Mount Laurel. It's thousands now, I'm pretty sure. Everyone is entitled to believe what they want, whatever brings them peace. I agree.
Yeah,
whatever you believe in at this time that's going to help you get through this time, especially if somebody's sick that you know. Like, who are you to tell somebody, oh, you're praying for him isn't going to work? I mean, you don't know what's going to work. You're just hoping for the best outcome that person doesn't pass away.
That is true, yeah.
I mean, Jasmine just lost her uncle. That's real.
And
who do you know that actually lost somebody during this whole thing? That maybe on social media and you have no clue that they lost a person. Think about it. Anthony's friends with Jasmine. He had no clue she lost her uncle.
Right, that is true. That is true. And not for nothing, I'm more the person who takes it kind of lightly because I feel like I got a strong immune system. I really get sick. But again, Mike made a good point. How do I not know me going somewhere because I feel like I'm fine may affect someone, and their grandma may pass away that I never met before. Oh, man, my sister, little Lydia, is on here. Oh, I said your government. My bad. Lola Pookie Lewis. Hey, Mike, tell Josh to get on here.
All right, let me holler at Josh real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, just hit him up in the chat. But yeah, it's deep. Also, guys, we would like to have people on as well that don't mind calling in. So Mike is actually hanging out with us, so to speak, on the phone, and you guys can hear him well, which is cool, so you can actually hear his feedback. So we don't mind that as well. So if you want to be a person that want to call in, let us know. You can inbox Sandy your number, and, she could call you and something like that, And she'll call you a *67 so you don't get her number, so you don't be prank calling her. Because, Jose, I know that's something you would do.
Hold on, what was the prank you used to do when you called people?
I'm not going to say that.
Yeah, you got to say it's hilarious.
No,
Come on, they need to hear it. It's a show. It's for good views. Let's hear it.
That would be taking me back some years, and I think I've...
Big Mike, tell him to do it.
Nah, I came past that. It's a lot of profanity.
Come on, man. Come on, I want to hear it,
listen,
bro.
it's a lot of profanity.
Do it for the live. Do it for the live. If y'all agree, say do it for the live.
Listen, if I get five new subscribers on my YouTube channel called "And Now Your Mama Knows," then I'll do it. So.
Wow.
Hey, listen, man. Look, listen, there's a lot of profanity in that, and I told myself, I'm gonna back up from those days,
Look, do it.
Jose said do it.
Y'all talk about the relationship during the coronavirus?
Yeah, we was talking about that. So, Mike, actually, we could dial it back a little bit because it's getting serious. We found out there was a death from somebody we actually know. But, Mike, let me throw this picture out there. So, you meet a girl, right? You and her been talking for, I'll say 3 weeks, right? And this weekend you were planning on getting together, having a big date, go out to dinner, and you felt like, man, this was really going to be something special. I like her a lot. And then, no, let me switch it because I know your personality. So you guys are going to meet up and go out, but then the girl, let me think. I'm trying to think of it because I know you are trying to limit yourself. So, I'm trying to throw it to what would you do if she doesn't...
I'll probably make real-life scenarios rather than hypothetical scenarios.
Yeah, but do you have a real-life scenario you want to throw out there?
Yeah, he ain't going to see no girls because this coronavirus, man. What's wrong with you?
I mean, definitely that, but also, situations are popping up. A girl recently said, yo, we should probably try to get together tomorrow or tomorrow night because I'm pretty sure by the end of the weekend, we're going to be on lockdown. So things like that are happening in the dating world during this whole virus situation.
Well, yeah, that's what we were talking
about. Get together before the lockdown, or if the lockdown does happen.
You know what else is happening? There's no entertainment to take your date to. What, you gonna go get takeout and sit in the parking lot?
Yo, this is the best time for Netflix and chill ever. This is the Netflix and chill season.
It is. But, if it's a first date, that's going to be difficult. But this is a very, very hard time if you're in the dating world because, nowhere to take them to, like you said. Everything is closed at 8 o'clock,
Mm-hmm.
So, and then on top of that, the fear of someone getting it that you don't really know that well. Or getting it, or you getting it. Something like that.
True.
It's very, very hard to deal with.
Is there a fear that somebody's going to get it and not tell people and then go around and try to pass it just for being a spiteful person,
well, here's
or a crazy person?
I would like to think people don't really know if they got it, right? Let's say you have these
Hulu and Hump.
He said what?
Hulu and Hump.
He said Hulu and Hump. And also Nikki said, if it's funny, positivity is a wonderful thing. But so here's the thing. You don't really know if you have it unless you actually get tested. So, and I think if you got tested, they'll probably quarantine you. Nobody's going to let you get tested and walk out the hospital.
Well, somebody did get tested and walked out the hospital and used a fake name.
Right, in North Jersey. Yep, she left. They can't find her.
Nope.
They
still haven't found her yet.
Well,
so,
no.
You can't say never.
Okay, well, maybe because of that story, they'll lock things down more often. I mean, better.
And then there's a guy in Kentucky who got tested positive, and he's quarantined, but then he said, I'm leaving. So they put a squad car in front of his house day and night because he refused to stay in his house, knowing he got the virus.
Jose, we just mentioned that lady that tested positive and gave a fake name.
Well, he's actually being guarded like he's a convicted death row criminal,
right?
Because they're afraid to leave his house.
Got my man on house arrest.
Yeah.
Yo, this might get real. He might run out there and the cops be like, "Yo, back up, man. We're gonna shoot."
I know, it's crazy, but back to the day, just keep it light.
Okay.
I think this is a good time to try to, really take the time to get to know someone. You can actually develop a different type of relationship right now just by talking to them on the phone, video chatting, Skyping with them, maybe developing some questions to get to know them better.
Okay,
without
see.
Without the distraction of the concert or the comedy show or the restaurant or wherever else you would take them, just really get to know them for them on a more intimate level right now. So
look, we taking it back to old school.
Yeah.
You used to actually talk to people and get to know somebody instead of always going places and having technology in your face. Yeah. I mean, we still got our technology, don't get me wrong, but there's limits to being able to go on a date and take somebody somewhere. So now you're going to be more asking questions about, what do you like to do? What's your life like? What were you doing before this happened?
Well, yeah, he has a good point because he's saying, like, now, right, you could actually, let's say you online date, right? You still online. Let's say you was online dating before this happened and you're still doing it, right? What Jose said?
Yeah, he said, I saw a video of a guy on the subway licked his hand and put it all over the handle of the train.
I seen a video of a guy, this was over in China, where it was a guy in the elevator, actually it was a lady, she was spitting on the, this was like 2 weeks ago, or maybe 3 weeks ago, she was spitting on the buttons and rubbing them in on the buttons, so that people will intentionally touch it.
Nikki said if people were intending to spread this, would it be considered attempted murder? I mean, honestly, if they caught you and you had it and you were trying to spread it, shouldn't you be arrested and be charged for something? Because technically you could get somebody killed getting this virus.
No, she has a good point.
I would think that's one of the reasons they got the squad car in front of the guy's house there at night. Because
right.
I mean, it only makes sense. This could kill you, so why wouldn't you be charged?
But I wanna touch on something that Mike said, which is cool. So when I was younger,
hi, Patty.
What's up, Patty? When I was younger growing up, that's how relationship was. Like, you had to really get to know the girl before anything went further, right? And it was a more meaningful relationship because you felt stupid if you waited all this time just to try to sleep with her and be out, right? So is what Mike is saying might be kind of interesting now if people aren't going to meet people in person, but they're going to take the time to actually socialize and get to know somebody, right? Then you might get a really good relationship out of this after the fact, like down the line.
Yeah. And Jose
I can see that happening. So even online dating is, I'm sorry to cut you off, Sandy, but even online dating, it might be cool to say, let's just meet, not meet, but, meet somebody online if you're doing that and just talking because, like the limitations are on both of the people. So it's not like, you're like, I can't get off work or something like that. Like, you both can't leave the house. So it just let you both just get to know each other. And one more thing, it kind of alleviates the judgment part, I think, because now she can't judge, what kind of date you planned or what you're wearing and stuff like that. And he can't judge how you look or how you did your hair. It's just you two talking to get to know each other right now.
So it's catfish season.
Listen, he kind of got a point. What did Jose say?
Jose said, yes, the lady who coughed on the cop and said I have corona is locked up.
Oh, wow.
So
now, hold on. Here's what's funny, right? If they test her and she doesn't have corona, does she get off?
Well, she's already getting arrested anyway for what she did.
She still got arrested, but maybe she just won't get charged for something as serious if she was tested negative.
So I want to take this time to give a shout out to my man, Mr. Josh Waring. Give him a little quick plug. He got a bunch of different podcasts he's doing. The Josh Waring podcast, you can find it on everything from Podbeans to Spotify. And to be honest with you, he kind of helped push me with this because he started doing on Monday a 90-day commitment to doing content. So if you're a content creator, he was challenging, us to like, hey, let's come up with content. And it made me think like, all right, so I can't wait to do content with Mike. But literally, real life, the coronavirus is stopping from Mike and I from putting out more content because we can't really see each other in person. And we want to do a lot of different topics that without restrictions. So then I started thinking, like, well, my wife and I are both pretty silly. We both, we don't always agree, so sometimes we have that banter when we disagree. What if I did a show with her? And I thought she was going to be like, nah. And then I was like, listen, you and I should do a show. And she was like, let's do it. So that's what brought us all here today. So, Josh, I want to say thanks for watching and give you a little bit of thank you for putting out that 90-day content because it did spawn some ideas in my head and it's making me go a little proactive because I sometimes be a little lazy. But back to the show, the Sandy and Anthony show. Do you want to take this time to do our little skit because things are getting a little heavy? Because we got a skit for you guys. So you want to do that?
We didn't really come up with a skit.
We didn't come up with it. We could just do it. All right? So, guys, hold on real quick. And we're going to, don't go anywhere.
Just leave it, right?
Okay. Really? I'm telling you, it would have been so... We did my idea.
No.
All right, whatever. All right, ready? All right, let's do it.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. So what do you like to talk about? Like how we met out in the woods?
Listen, you don't want to tell them how I met you wearing them Daisy Dukes? Because you ain't going to put them on for the show.
We said we weren't going to talk about me wearing Daisy Dukes, girl.
You said you were going to wear them on the first show. That's why I agreed to do the show. Now you ain't showing them what the Daisy Dukes looking like. That's why you dookie.
Yo, your friend to be getting that. Well, I don't want to say I beat women, all right? And I don't hit on women, but I will crack her darn barrel. I tell you that.
He ain't cracking no barrels, because I'd be barrel cracking.
You be barrel cracking?
That's right.
Daisy, if I take this god darn hat off right now on this show, all these people watching going to see something they ain't going to like.
Dude, go sit in your rocking chair and get the rocking.
They won't respect me no more.
What's that saying you always say about a rocking chair?
I said, this is what I like to say, and y'all guys need to write this down. A rocking chair. Oh, I got it. Jealousy, because that's what you got right now for me. Jealousy is like a rocking chair. All right? It gives you something to do, but in the end, Daisy, it gets you nowhere. Write that down.
Don't write it down. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard.
Listen, I got a problem with Daisy. I told her we should have put on a little outfit. We should have put our robes on and we got our hats on. She want to still wear the same goddamn clothes. We don't even look like the skit changed or nothing.
Well, we got these country-ass hats on our heads. Look at this country thing. What the hell you call that? You ain't no damn cowboy.
Don't slap.
Where your horse at?
Don't slap my hat, woman. The last time you slapped my hat, I pushed you in the mud. You remember that?
I push you in the mud with your Daisy Dukes on, we'd be mud wrestling.
You know what? I think I'm getting tired of this. Look, you got all these people laughing at us. First of all, just let's tell the truth, guys. You're laughing at her, right? If you're laughing at Daisy, let me just see thumbs up. If you're laughing at Duke, not Dookie, but if you're laughing at Duke,
they're not laughing at me. They're laughing with me because I'm making fun of you.
No.
All right, Dookie.
No. What did Jose say? Oh, that's Josh. Oh, darn. What did he say?
He said, get that fake life is a box of chocolate coat out of here.
That is not from, listen, you need to get your movie straight. First of all, Mr. Josh Warren, that is from Van Wilder. All right? So we taking it back from 2000.
Oh, look, Jose said I get a 10 and you get a 5.
You know what? First of all, Jose is a hater. Jose done been hating on me since we used to be clubbing. When we used to be clubbing and all the girls was up on me, Jose was hating back then.
Was you wearing this clubbing hat?
I wasn't. I told woman, I said, don't touch my hat.
Dookie.
Now,
Dookie.
I said, don't touch
Dookie,
my
I said,
hat.
be quiet.
anyway, Jose was hating on me, and he will see me be like, "What's up, cuz? You got all the women." Of course I got all the women. Look at me, boy. I'm stacked up like a damn brick house. He walk around all, you know how Jose used to look back in the day, meaner than a mug, eyebrows all,
I don't remember that.
You don't remember that?
Jose, you could tell him how you feel about that, because he already told you I'm the 10 and you're the 5.
Well, listen.
And Josh said I'm a better character than you are, and you need to come with it.
Listen, first of all, Josh is another hater. I tell you that much. Josh will hate on anything. Josh hate on Big Mike, and Big Mike be on the Josh show and the podcast. Josh will hate on his cousin Susie at her own wedding.
I think you hating on Josh now, because Josh is on my side. Girl power.
I ain't got a reason to hate on Josh. Josh ain't never did nothing for me to even care about. He's a nobody.
I don't know about that, Josh. You hear him calling you a nobody, but just a minute ago he was saying how you inspire him to do all these shows.
Yeah, no, hold on. Daisy, hold on. I ain't say Josh inspired me to do nothing. This is what I said. I said Josh sometime come up with good ideas. That's what I said. Because Josh ain't never did nothing for me. Now, he might do stuff for Mike.
I don't know. You sound like a hater on Josh and Jose. Yo, Big Mike, what you think?
Sound like a little hate to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what, Big Mike?
You said jealousy like a rocking chair. You looking like that rocking chair right about now.
Daisy, let me tell you, we're about to cut this segment short because do you see how we covered up the screen? That screen about to get covered up. And the sounds coming from the other side ain't going to be good.
Hold on. We're going to cover up the screen, and when we come back, they're going to see you without this stupid hat. Then they're going to know what happened behind the screen when you come back all looking all scratched up.
I said don't touch my hat. Now
I cracked your barrel open.
You got one more time, woman.
I cracked your barrel.
You listen, you going to get your barrel cracked for sure.
Barrels be cracking around here, but it's going to be his.
Well, anyway, listen, guys, this is Daisy and Duke, the Daisy Duke Show. We're going to get back to the regular show because it's a lot of good topics. We still got Big Mike here with us. He going to want to get back into, he love talking.
Just about as much as you do.
No, listen, Big Mike, the day I met...
You got to talk, too. That's why you good friends.
No, that ain't why me and Big Mike...
Call Big Mike. I got to call Big Mike because I need his opinion. You know why? Because y'all both some talkers.
No, I get Big Mike's opinion because sometimes he be lonely thinking about me, and I just want to call him and see how he doing.
Think about your country ass. He don't like your hat neither.
No, well, trust me, I went to Big Mike's house one time. He got a sombrero. You know one of those big hats that they call, the Puerto Ricans. Jose the Puerto Rican. They call it sombrero.
That's a Puerto Rican thing. That's a Mexican thing, you racist.
Mexican, Puerto Rican, Daisy, I don't know. All I know is it's a big hat. Why are you laughing? That ain't funny. It's a big hat, right?
Your hat kind of big.
But my hat got style. My hat got a lot more style than a sombrero.
I don't know.
What's a sombrero?
Don't them sombreros have them colors in them? And look it all cool because it got like rainbow looking colors in. This hat all dull and chipped up. Look at this chip on the end of your hat right there.
Girl, you know why I got chips in it?
Because I chipped you up with it on.
No, that time you fell in the woods and I had to pull you out?
Nah, I cracked your barrel with it on. No. Tell the truth.
Listen, you ain't never going to get me to admit that.
That's right. You just did right there.
No, I said you ain't going to never get me to admit it, girl. Meaning it ain't happened.
Because you ain't trying to admit what happened.
Listen, your hat dustier than an old storm drain.
That's because I ran it through your back.
Well, listen, girl.
That's how I wrung it out and got it washed. That's why I look dusty now.
Listen, all right, well, listen, we're going to get back to the regular show. Guys, we will be back again. Do that thing you did earlier, girl. Cover up the thing.
Not because he told me to, because I came up with the idea.
Oh,
and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more content to keep up to date with everything that's going on with the channel.
Thank you for watching the video. Please like,
comment, and subscribe. And now, your mama knows.